Hello. In this video, we're just going to go over the daily tasks for the guidelines for the apps. Not necessarily going to be a daily thing, but most of it I think should be daily. Some is going to be weekly, but this is basically the outline, so we'll just go over the outline of what needs to be done. So you should be watching this video after finishing the CCA and the Andromo videos, the Create Cool Apps and Andromo videos. Those explain exactly how one should make an app. So if you're watching this, then you are going to be in charge of the 3 outsourcers that I have right now. You're not going to be creating the apps, but you're just going to be managing those guys who are creating the apps, okay? So you're going to just answer all their questions and make sure they're doing their work properly and just monitoring basically. Okay, so I have 3 outsourcers as of now, and they're each creating 2 apps per day. 1 app on Andromo and 1 app on CCA. It's going to be the same app basically. They're going to create one app, like one game app on Create Cool Apps, and then the same one they're just going to transfer it to Andromo, and they're going to publish both on one day. Some of them have 1 account, some of them have 2 accounts, so then they would do it, create this on one day, create this the next day, and if they have 2 accounts, then they would create one each on one day. And each app needs 2 different names. So we will go over that in another video of how to find the names. Okay, so it's just going to be a sheet like this. You're going to have to search the name. We create the name ourselves. We go and we research. There's a process to doing that. So you watch that video. The second name will have the keywords. Okay, so this we'll show you in there how to find the 2 names for the apps. Okay, and this is just your guideline reminder. Okay, and then this is guidelines for choosing apps to publish. We will go over that in another video as well. And this again is just a reminder for you if you ever need to look back on point form. Okay, including this we will go over. And basically, if you saw in the videos for publishing an app, some apps sometimes will get suspended, and if that is the case, you need to tell the outsourcer to recreate the app. So you will be managing this every single day, managing as in going into their accounts, each one of their accounts, seeing if they publish everything properly according to the guidelines that are in the other videos of the publishing videos you will see in there. And then you recreate. Okay, so you need to tell them to recreate the suspended app with a different game guide name. So when I show you how to make the game guide, game guide name, then you would have to just create a whole new name for it, and then you would tell them to publish it on another account. Okay, so you would tell them to publish it on the second account, so not on the same account where the app got suspended. If the app has been suspended for a second time after running for over 30 days, then you need to republish it again, okay? So 30 days is a good thing, because if it runs, we know it's a good app to keep going and we can just republish it. And if it hasn't been going for 30 days, then it's probably not a good app to use. So then when that happens, you publish it on a third publisher account, and that means you would give it to another outsourcer, because remember, each of them have 2 or 1. So then you would switch. If outsourcer 1 did this app, then now outsourcer 2 is going to do the app and just republish it. Okay, and 3 suspended apps means the account will be closed down. So make sure once you've hit 2 suspended apps on one account that you stop publishing on that account. So that means if you have 2 suspended apps on any Gmail account, a Google Publisher account, then you should no longer be publishing any app. Nothing new, no different app, nothing. It should just stop right there, okay? And, okay, once you reach the number 10 in the Game Guide Publisher app, then you should just stop. That means including suspended apps. So I'm just going to sign in here quickly to just show you what I've just talked about here. Okay, so I'll just take a pause and I'll sign into the Publisher account. Okay. Let's take this for an example, okay? So this one has 2 suspended apps in it. Now I'm not anymore going to be publishing any more apps in this. This is it. This is the final time anything's going to be published, all right? And let's just, yeah, that's it. That's going over everything. And now when you overlook their apps, let's take an example of what there should be. So you will be looking at their apps every single day and seeing what they're doing, okay? So they need to have the right game name in there. Right, so for example, this is going to be the game name. Sorry, I'm just going to leave this here. So this would be what name we've given it. So that name should be over here. Ultimate Guide for Sonic. They should never have the whole game name. So this one is Sonic Dash is the name of the actual game in Play Store, the original game. So that name should never be here. Okay, and only twice should the actual, so this is Sonic Dash once and then Sonic Dash twice. If they have it more than twice, then you should tell them to remove it. Never ever make changes yourself and publish. You should tell them to make those changes and publish it from their account, because Google tracks the IP address and they can suspend you if you're doing something from 2 locations. Okay, so make sure it's not used more than twice, maximum 2 times. Make sure they have all their icons here, their snapshots. These are the ones. They know which 2 to make. Okay, the one is a screenshot from the game, and one's like that's the menu from the actual Game Guide app that they've created, and this is a picture of one of the pages inside the apps. Okay, that's another one. And then this should be there. They should make it like this is the format. This icon, feature graphic. This is the high resolution icon. Make sure they never have the name of the game in this. It says Super New Guide. It should never say Sonic Dash Guide or Sonic anything. It should always say Super New Guide or Ultimate Guide or New Guide. That's it. Again, no name of the app in the icon. Okay, this should be applications, entertainment, everyone. The email address should be there. And in another video which you'd watch, I haven't done it for this app, but they have to have 4 translations already in there, so watch that. You should remember from that video that all the translations are also in place over there. Okay, so that's what you need to monitor every day when they publish their app, and then you're good to go. And make sure yeah, that's good for the monitoring part. Okay, so I think this is it for the video, and I'll show you how to search names on the next video. Thanks.